Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, The King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar, not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the brand Alhambra or Maison Alhambra. Alhambra is another subsidiary of Latafa, which doesn't need introduction. Almost all of you will know Latafa, or at least had one or two fragrances from them. So they are Middle Eastern fragrances. They're based in Dubai, and lately Alhambra has been doing very good job. Almost every not all of them, but there are a few fragrances that they're releasing lineup are very impressive. So I heard good things about this one, and it's called Tabac by Alhambra. And you know me, I love my tobacco. Is one of my favorite notes or favorite fragrances of all times are based on tobacco. So when I had to get it in United Kingdom, you can find it under £35 if you do your research. It's 100 ml edited Perfume. So without further ado, let's do the unboxing and see how it goes. But before I do that, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, or any way, shape, valuable, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. This way you encourage me, you help me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Thank you very much for your support, and let's go. So it's a cylinder white all over, and it says Tabac edited Perfume Alhambra, Maison Alhambra. And here we go. Okay, so quite a thick cardboard, and it's a cylindrical, open like this, and the perfume comes out. Very nice presentation, very nice box, quite durable, very nice, and it's got the details Alhambra, and this is the authentication, and this is the details here, and the bottle itself is gorgeous. Look at that, nice ambery color. This is up my alley. I love ambery color fragrances. It's just something that the eye will attract to it very immediately, or at least my eyes. All right, the cap is, yeah, it's quite a heavy cap, is metal. And here we go, let's go with the sprayer. The sprayer is okay, it's not bad, it's not the best, but it does the job perfectly, which put out enough juice to smell. Here we go. So Alhambra Tabac, or Maison Alhambra Tabac, edited Perfume 100 ml. Here we go. How is this first sniff, first impression? Yes, beautiful. Ooh, smoky. So first thing it hit me is the smoke. Yeah, smoky, beautiful. Yeah, it's a dry, smoky tobacco, and the smoke is very prominent from the start, from the get-go. Wow. So it's got some fruity aspect to it, but the fruits are like a dry fruit, not a fresh fruit. Okay, so like a dry fruit. Give you an example. Maybe there is a stone fruit, maybe there is a peach, maybe there is a plum, maybe there is a what else? Prunes? No, not prunes. Anyway, so it's a bit fruity, but stone fruit like peach or plum. Okay. It's got some floral aspect to it, but they are not big, so they are in the background right now. But definitely there are some floral aspect. But the biggest player right now in the first impression, first opening, is the tobacco. The tobacco is dry and is very smoky. Smoky, dry, but sweet in the same time. So it's like a honeyed tobacco with the underlying smokiness, but the smokiness is quite prominent at the moment. Yeah, beautiful. It's a little bit of ambery body to it, as the color suggests. Yes, there's an ambery color as well. But absolutely gorgeous. So if you like your tobacco to be smoky, to be dry, to be honeyed, to be sweet, little bit of fruitiness, little bit of floral, this is up your alley. It is up my alley. I love it to bits. It's just one of those things that puts a smile on my face. Um, Although it's a tobacco based fragrance and also amber, tobacco, honey, and all these things, it's quite unique. I never smelled this combination. I mean, I smelled similar thing to it, but not exact profile. Ooh, there's a big underlying spiciness, but the spices here is like almost incense spice. It's so dark and gooey that it makes it like an incense. So I'm sure there's an incense element in it, but and also it's got a fizziness to it. It's like a to the, the pepper. So it's peppery, it's fizzy, it's smoky, it's definitely spicy, and also a little bit of incensey as well. Holy moly! It reminds me of, I don't know if you have this experience that when they are making the pipe, the smoking pipe, the Middle Eastern one, they call it shisha. When they start to put that charcoal on top of the tobacco, it reminds me of that. So it's like you're basically starting to smoke the shisha, and the charcoal is very is young, is just put on, and it's got a little bit of that smoky coming from that charcoal, so it's quite charcoaly. Yeah, it's like it's like a shisha. You smoking the tobacco on the shisha, and the charcoal is on top, and you smoke and you smell that charcoal very very strongly here. And also the tobacco itself is honeyed, is sweet. It's a little bit of spices to it, and a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of yeah, there's what amberiness to it as well. So what a fantastic smell. The only thing is, this is again is coming with a but. This kind of fragrances, it could be challenging for especially young nose. So I would say definitely a mature on the 25 and up to be on the safe side, even maybe 30 and up. So it is on the mature side, sophisticated, is complex, is little bit on the daring side. Not much. It's not a super daring fragrance that you think majority of people don't like it. No, but there is going to be like majority of people maybe liking it, but there is a big minority that they can't stand it, or they don't like it, or they think it's too much maybe smoke in here, or too much incense, or too much spiciness. But I love it to bits. I think it's beautiful. It's something different, something although in the Middle East there are many fragrances similar to this, but in the West when they make tobacco fragrances or tobacco based fragrances, they usually doesn't smell like this. So this is quite unique for a European audience, or European perfumery, people who like the tobacco in the European style. This is not complete different, but it is quite different from what you get in the the usual market, in the market, French or European tobacco based fragrances. This is quite different from it. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you can imagine having a shisha or a pipe, a Middle Eastern pipe, and you put honey flavored tobacco on top of it, and that charcoal on top, when you smoke it, that smell of charcoal is coming towards you as well. In the meantime, you're having a cup of tea, or a cup of coffee maybe. It's just a little bit of coffee smell in there. Yeah, a little bit of coffee smell in there. I'm not sure where that come from. It's like a coffee, little bit syrupy, little bit medicinal, little bit spicy. Wow, look at the sheen. The sheen on it is amazing. It's very, very oily. Um, and yeah, incensey, little bit of fruit. For fruit is a stone fruit, but it's a quite dry fruit, not a fresh fruit. And also there is a backbone of floral, but the florals are in the background. They're not coming full front yet. Maybe later on it will develop, but at the moment they're not. Also there's a body of amber in here, making it very full bodied and thick and dense. So overall, for the money I paid on the £35, what a smell. It smells like a, definitely like a niche fragrance. It doesn't smell like a designer fragrance, especially the tobacco based designer fragrances won't smell like this. I don't think so. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know. In the next video I'll let you know the development, there's longevity and things like that. For now, is absolutely gorgeous, at least for me as a mature man, as a middle-aged man, and also somebody who is very familiar with Middle Eastern culture, because that pipe tobacco in here is absolutely gorgeous. It's just so realistic, it's uncanny. Definitely mature, definitely for cooler weather, and also is on the evening and formal side of things right now in the first impression, first sniff. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. If you like what I do, you know what to do, hit those buttons. And also if you'd like to purchase one of my own fragrances, they're out of this world, they are very unique, very artistic, super beast mode, but you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the link as well, and I'll see you later. Thank you, bye bye bye.